Today, tip number 3 on how to be a more frugal person is I'm going to talk about budgeting and living within a budget. For me, one of the biggest parts of my budget that changed a lot is how much I spend in going out and entertainment, and especially eating out. A big improvement in my budget has been in terms of cooking at home and having more like drinks at home. I cook once a week, and what I do is I literally will make a list of how many days a week I'm going to be eating at the office and for lunch, and then also how many nights of the week I'm not having like a business dinner or something. I'm just going to be at home, and that's what I cook for. So it could be like 3 dinners and like 5 lunches. I only cook that once a week, and I take that food to work. An hour both at home and at work. That microwave really gets a workout. That saves so much money. It's kind of phenomenal. Don't order in food. The building I live in is just, this constant influx of food delivery people. It's just, I do it, like every once in a while, and I'm always like, oh my God, I can't believe how much money I spent on that. Actually, one of my friends had ordered in sushi, and it was like just for himself, it was like $90. It's like, that's crazy. And then in New York City, and I'm sure this is the same probably in most major metros in this country, you can save anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 a month if you eat at home most nights. And that is actually $16,000 pre-tax income. So it's definitely a huge part of the budget. I'm not going to talk here about like mortgages because that's a whole separate kind of thing, but in terms of the things that we do have some control over. I also budget my what I call like kind of play money, and for me that's like $140 a week, and when I burn through that I don't go out anymore. So sometimes that can be like one big splashy dinner with somebody, or sometimes it can be like 3 times of getting together with people and just someplace really cheap, pizza or something like that. I also, one of the big ways of saving money also is to do a monthly list of things you need. This is not in the food camp, but like shampoo or household goods or whatever, and then only doing that shopping trip once a month. I do that on the first Saturday of the month. Again, what that does is it really helps to cut down on impulse purchases, which for drugstores is like a really big thing for me. It's always like so many tempting new things there. So if I only go once a month, I think I tend to save a lot of money. Also, clothes and shoes, basically always on sale. Every now and again there's just something you absolutely fall in love with, and you're going to do that. But it's kind of amazing how much you can just get. And then what I find is if there's something that I really do love, I might buy like 3 or 4 of them, because if it's something that like fits really well or is really comfortable, you might as well really stock up on that then. So that's it. Tip number 3, budgeting. It's crucial.